Hello folks, well, what have we got on for you for this afternoon? I'll tell you what we're doing. We're doing a cider kit. My first one I've done, and we've got one of these Brew Buddy 40 pint cider kits. So we're just following the instructions. Dad's been helping me. We've sterilised the fermenter, we've done the jug, we've done the spoon, we've done the lid. So that's all ready. There is the instructions on here, but writing's so tiny, so I'm going to go by the instructions on the box, which is a lot bigger. Right, so what it says is remove the label, which I've already done. Stand the can in hot water for 5 minutes to soften the contents. With this particular one, it was already soft, it was runny when I opened it. And I think that's down to the heat in my room. It's you know, about 22 degrees, and I can understand if it was in a cooler place, maybe 15 or less, then it might be a lot firmer. But anyway, we did put it in some hot water, but we've got a leaky sink, so it's vanished. But anyway, it all looks as though it's okay. So apparently, what we've got to do, according to these instructions, is open the can and pour the contents into the cleaned and thoroughly sterilised fermenter 25 litre bucket. That's 5 gallons, which we've got there. It's saying that we've got to add 3.5 litres, that's 6 UK pints of water, boiling water. That's what it's saying. So right, we've got the kettle. I've had the kettle on. I'm just going to let it warm up again. Just got to wipe my face because I'm sweating. Dad's getting excited because he's got all this tasting to do in a few weeks.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Okay, so the kettle's boiled. We're gonna put one lot in. Watch your hand, Dad. We need to boil another lot. Pardon?
Have to see to that leaking.
Yeah. We're going to put another lot on. That's what the fluid looks like, folks. The cider, what we're going to be making. It looks like that. It's all running. We'll just put that just there for the moment. Just seeing how much we've got in. Well, it will be fine. That it's up to there. There's no mark down there.
No.
I guess it is going to be about 1 3/4. What we said. In fact, it's a shame the kettle doesn't tell you what quantity is in it. It just says by cups. A few little bits from the kettle in there, but don't think it'll matter because it's been boiled. So let's have a quick peep, see what the next instructions. Add the boiling water to the fermenter. What we'll do, we can pour this in and we can add the rest of the boiling water into the equation. It's all come out fine, folks. In fact, what we're going to do is we'll just get a bit of water just to swirl round, because we want to get every bit out, don't we, Dad?
Yeah.
That's it. So that's it, it is all out. So once we've added the rest of the boiling water, we've got to add 1 kilo of sugar. The kit actually came with some brewing sugar, the right quantity. Mix the contents thoroughly to dissolve the sugar and malt extracts, and then we've got to add 33 litres of cold water to bring the volume up to 5 gallons. So basically we've got to fill it up with water up to that point, cold water. And I think, and then after that we've got to sprinkle stir and leave to stand until the temperature reaches 18 to 21 degrees. I've got stickers on all these, folks, so it tells us what the temperature is going to be. So we'll see once we've added everything, see what the temperature is. Once it gets down to about 21, then we can add some some yeast. Let's just see. Sprinkle the yeast supplied. We've got 2 packs what came with this. We've got a cider yeast, which is what it's talking about, and we've got some nutrient. There's no mention of the nutrient up to now, so I'm not going to confuse matters. We'll just use that yeast. What do you think then, Dad? Yeah, hopefully this will be alright. That's it, another kettle boiled. Got to give it a good stir. We've got to add 1 kilogram of sugar. It's the sugar, and then we've got to stir. That's it. That. And this is very fluid, folks. There's no there's no sediment. There's no, what's the word? It's not like treacle at all, like the lager was when I was making that. We're just basically making sure that all that sugar is stirred properly into this mixture. Don't just stir around the side, make sure you're stirring in the middle. That's it. That's it, Dad.
Yeah.
So that spoon, I don't think we're not going to be needing sprinkling. Cover the fermenter. Add stir. We are going to need to stir. This is being sterilised properly, so we can put that spoon up there for the moment because we don't want to get it contaminated whilst we're filling it up with cold water. Do we, Dad? The most difficult part of this, folks, is when it comes to lifting this off the surface. So I suggest, if you haven't got the strength, either do it on the floor or get somebody who's strong to help you.
Yeah.
And make sure you've got a decent one of these, not one of those little tiny ones that takes forever to fill. what a lot of people have done is they have a connection what goes on the tap.
I was thinking
You can buy them, Hose Lock do them.
Yeah.
Just fits over the tap.
Yeah.
And then it's got the, just like you have the outside tap, you have a little hose.
Yeah.
And then you can fill it up that way.
Yeah,
I think we'll make one of those. We'll get the little connection.
Yeah, I was thinking that it's...
It does, yeah.
Not far off,
No. That's it, isn't it? Just got to have a wipe down, folks. I'm sweating.
Yeah.
Oh.
Say,
Right, so we've got to give it all a good stir.
could do a longer one, couldn't you?
I have got a longer one, but this one's my favourite one. I haven't used any of yours. It is reaching the bottom.
You'll get your
Hand in it, yeah, that's one. Right. Don't want to put the spoon down until we know. So we've added the cold water. Sprinkle it, right, so we've got to make sure we don't do anything till the temperature's gone down to 21, folks. So the spoon can be put in there. I'm looking on there, and actually the temperature at the moment is between 22 and 24. It's clearly 24, but the 22 is starting to appear. So we've got to wait. We can take this through, and we're going to have to let it cool down for maybe half an hour or so, and then I'll sprinkle the yeast on, and then it's a matter of just leaving it. So I won't film that bit because it's literally just open the packet, sprinkle it on, put the lid on, and leave it until the next stage. And if we have a quick peep, what we've got to do next, it will be it's got to be placed in a warm area between 18 and 21, which is what my office is like, my studio come brewery, whatever. It says the fermentation will finish in 4 to 6 days. Alternatively, you can check the fermentation and stop when the hydrometer reading is constant for 3 days. Then it says siphon the beer into either a pressurised container or beer bottles, being careful not to disturb the sediment at the bottom. Right, talking about siphoning, folks, I suggest you do a lot of research on this because it's been a bit... We've had a few experiences, haven't we, trying to siphon, got the floor wet through, and I lost a load of wine when I was on my first attempt.
Didn't please your mother, did it?
No, no. But, but what I've found now, there's a few different siphon kits what you can get. They only cost around £10 or £12. It might not even be that, it might have been £9, but it's somewhere in that region. And there's one where you actually, it's got a long, like a pipe, and then the tube goes into that, and you just pump it like that a couple of times, and then the fluid then flows into wherever you're going to have it, and that, obviously that has to be down at a lower level. But that appears to be the easiest method. On my first attempt, I did have to suck up the tube to get the fluid, and it wasn't great. So that's it then, folks. I hope you've enjoyed this short video. This looks like one of the easiest kits so far, if the instructions are to go by. It'll be a matter of whether it tastes alright, won't it, David? If it is, then, you know, 40 pints for... well, I can't remember what it wasn't. I can't remember I think these are about £12, I think, something like that, for 40 pints. Plus, you obviously got your sugar, which isn't a great deal. So you're talking of pence per pint, you know.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
What the alcoholic?
The alcoholic strength is about 5%, I believe.
5%.
5%.
Yeah.
That's what they're aiming for. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So.
Which is what most people
Yeah.
like. Right, let's get the lid on.
To go into the.
I'll go
into the.
what we call my room now. We call it the.
Call it the brewery, I should say. Very good idea.
So what we got going in there, Dad? We got we've got 3 lots of wines.
Oh yeah.
One's already done, bottled up. Then we've got a lager. And now we've got the cider.
Yeah.
You're sweating as well, Dad.
Yeah, it's making me glasses.
Yeah, see all the excitement.
Oh, yeah, drinking that. No.
Tasting this all at Christmas. Well, it'll be ready at the end of the month.
Yeah.
End of November.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll get. This particular one's going to be bottled up. I've got the PET bottles, which is plastic ones. But I may get some ones from the pub, you know, and then I'll just cap them with. You can cap them with proper caps. So. Yeah. Okay.
So
Thanks for watching.
Yeah.